Hey puppy people, it's Hey puppy people, it's Cindy with Dogs Etc. Dog Training. I'm here with Rudy and Reggie, and we want to talk about some games that you should never play with your dog. Play is very important to your dog. It's great motivator, it's great reward, but you have to be careful that you're not inadvertently teaching the wrong things when when you play with your dog, because learning doesn't just happen in a quote-unquote training session. It happens all the time. Like right now, Reggie is learning that if he's adorable and puts his little paw on my knee, he gets my attention. So that's something that he's going to do more frequently. So learning is all the time. Be intentional with it. So games are a wonderful way to teach your dog. You just want to be careful that you're teaching them what you want them to learn. So there's a few games that I recommend that you do not play with your dog, or when you do play with your dog these games, be very, very careful with it. So the first game is the Chase Me game. Now, it's a great game to have them chase you by all means. Really, we want to encourage that. We want to encourage them following you, chasing you, running after you, because that really does help with your come and your recall. However, you don't want to play the chase them game where you're chasing them around the yard, because what will happen, and I've seen far too many times, is they get out the front door or the dog park or the dog beach, or they just get off leash somehow, and now they're like, oh well, let's play the chase me game, and they start running away from you into the street, into traffic, places where it's very, very dangerous for them. And they don't know the difference. So work on that recall. And once you have a really good recall and your dog is not a novice anymore, then you can play the chase them game, as long as it's under control and you always can get them back to you. Now, the other game that I don't really recommend is the wrestling game, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, guys like to play rough and get in there and, you know, really rustle the dogs around, and it's such a guy thing. I don't know why. It's something on the Y chromosome. Yeah, see, Reggie's like, you know, they get in there like, dog, and guys love this game. So what is your dog learning? The dog is, first of all, that game is teaching your dog to get amped up and to get very excited very easily. It also, it's like, oh, right there, Sid. It also encourages the play biting, because, you know, as you're wrestling with them and they're mouthing on you, the game continues. So what your dog is learning is that's what you want them to do. So maybe you're not ready to play with your dog, or you're getting ready to leave, or something else is going on, and you sit down on the floor to tie your shoelaces or whatever, and your dog thinks that it's go time and they're going to come and whomp you. So not really a good game, especially with puppies that are having problems or still struggling with playful biting issues. You can go now, Reg. Reggie, come on, over here. Come on, move. So it encourages the playful biting. So the wrestling game, getting your dog amped up, is not what we want. See, Reggie's ready to go. He's ready to go. I always say we want to work on the calm, not the crazy. Dogs don't have any problems getting crazy. It's teaching them to relax and settle. That's the challenge most of the time, especially with these puppies and these young adolescent dogs. So the chase me game and the wrestling game are big no-nos. Now, you may hear, and other trainers will tell you not to play tug of war with your dog. Tug of war is fine as long as you always win, and again, the dog doesn't get too amped up. So if you're playing tug with your dog and they start to get too excited, game over. If you're doing anything with your dog and they start to get too amped up, game over, okay? Especially with young puppies, adolescent dogs, certain breeds are very excitable, and a lot of owners struggle with that excitability in inappropriate situations, shall we say. So, so work on the calm, not the crazy. And remember, no rough play, and chase you, not your dog, and tug with rules. Okay, till next time.